I'm Joe Leone. Let's play with some trains.
Welcome back. About ready to begin my solo playthrough of 1862. The setup is the same as in the last video. I have my 9 columns of 6 companies each. I have my initial permits, my stack of cards to draw, and for there I have $600 in cash. Unlike normal 1862, this does not have a parliamentary round. There is no auctioning. We're going to go straight to the stock round. In the stock round, you have 3 things basically you can do. You can purchase the share that is showing on the top.
You may remove a share. However, that company must be removed from the game if it's not already removed.
If there is more than 1 share together in a group, you may purchase that entire group. The last thing you can do is if you have an open row, then you may deal 6 new cards to fill that row. Before you do that, you will have to remove another company from the game. As a reminder, I took the 4 companies that were removed from the game, put them here in front of me temporarily. These are normally kept inside the bank pool, so I can see that NSS, N and S are out of the game. The WNR is out of the game. I have a couple E and H's here and a couple of E and R's. When they get exposed, they may be removed. 2 of the companies I'm looking to start is the FDR because I have 4 shares here I can buy almost immediately. Unfortunately, my first permit is going to be a local. I don't really think that FDR would make a good local train, so let's look for something else. Well, I can remove that share and that share. By moving the FDR over to here, I can group all those together. I'm looking to start a different company. E&H is removed. Now this is interesting. I have N and B right there. Let me see on a map where that is. That's central in the map. That sounds like the first company I want to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy an N and B, and I'll have to set the par price. I'm going to start this as a parliamentary company, so my par price has to be between 54 and 100. I think we're going to set that at 54. $54. I get $1 change. I prep the charter off the side of the table as well as my share. Now to try to float the N and B. The L and H I can move to this share here, and then these 2 shares I will also buy again at $54 for 108. 110 and 2 change. This is enough to float the N and B. I get a total of $570 into the company. However, I have to buy 3 tokens at 60 each, which is 180, which means, well, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, and 180. I'll take that away. Give it 20. So the company has $390 to spend, and it's 3 tokens. It also gets the local train permit. Now that we got that company started, I want to look for the freight company. I still have $438. With these 4 shares here, I'm just a little bit shy, like $4 shy, of starting it at 110. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy these 4 shares of FDR and I'm going to par it at $100. $400, and that is enough to float it. We are going to actually start this as a chartered company. Returning to the board, I have placed the 2 home tokens. These are the 4 companies that have been removed. I've returned those shares to the bank pool where they belong. You'll see the stack of trains and the sequence of train removal, and of course, the stock price.
That's going to complete the first stock round. As you can see, I have a total of $38 left, 3 shares of NNB, 4 shares of FDR. The NNB has some money, 2 tokens, and a local permit. FDR has 2 tokens, a freight permit. My next 2 permits are express, followed by a local and a freight. This is our final stocks available. You see the empty column and a selection of stocks that I will get to manipulate next stock round. I would like to thank you for your attention. This has been fun. This is the end of stock round 1. Next video, we'll look at OR1. I hear the conductor. That means it's time to go. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like and a comment. Until next time, have fun training.